Music consultant and his former promoter Andre Gariseb said Fura was indeed one of the first artists to popularize the gaisa genre and pave the way for the generations to follow.
His influence was tremendous. Like I mentioned, Fura met with Alvin Garusep, the producer, and he was also the owner of Velvicha Music Production. So Fura was among the first artists. It was Stella and Fura. So the Fura was the first artist that he recorded the gaisa genre with. I think Michael Ovos was also working, but under Velvicha Music Production. So that's how Fura became the first artist. And ever since then, when it was released, it's something that was well received, and it really had great impact. And afterwards, you had other artists like Rafael and Pele who also came into the picture as well. And ever since then it grew as well. Now Fura, that's many people do not know that he was also a musician and a producer in his own right as well. Some of the stuff he even played himself as well. So the compositions were a collaborative effort between the producer and Fura as well. And he also did some works for other artists as well. So Fura was quite influential in that form, since he was the first one to come up with the music called gaisa, and it has also influence other genres as well. And I can also say that because the fan or the following grew, and it in a way also crossed ethnic or cultural boundaries. So, and the following mainly also being predominantly from the north as well. That's where the producer and Fura, they decided to fuse in some elements of kwasa and also bring in, like Oshiwambo as well, to blend it in. That's why when you get a song like Tihana Tahuwe, which was the first one, that's where they experimented in that.
Legendary music producer Elvo Diergaard also paid tribute to the late Fura, describing his style of music as up-tempo that makes listeners want to dance.
His music was more entertaining. It was more for the a live type of music, which has more to do with the dancing and performances. That's how it influenced basically most of the music industry here. It was a very energetic type of style where they perform dances and all that, and he was very, very well known and very good with that. gaisa has this unique type of the drum beat. I would say it has a how would I say, in music terms we will call it like a 2-2 type of beat. In other words, it means it's a constant type of a kick and snare that just goes straight forward. So that type of style, we still introduce it into sometimes in some house music. We introduce it still, and we also introduce it to some Afro pop. Some people till today, they do a certain type of Afro pop where they still introduce that type of drum beat.
Concerts in his memory are being organized in both Windhoek and Swakopmund to help assist the family in order to provide the legend with a proper burial.